What's going on, guys? ESPN YouTube here. Before we get this video started, if you guys want to stay up to date on my latest videos or just follow up with me on social media, my previous video and my social media are linked down below in the description, so go check them out. So today we are doing Trendy Thursday, and it's that time of the week again. So we are going to be doing something that I think is a good time to do around this time. We're going to do my top 5 albums of 2017, and I'm gonna try to keep this as unbiased as possible because the people that know me well, I absolutely love Drake, and I'm gonna say that every time about him when I bring him up. So I'm gonna try to keep him and my thoughts about him to the side, because anything Drake coming out, I'm gonna say, okay, yep, Drake's the best. Oh no, sorry, that your opinion's irrelevant, Drake is there. That's usually how it goes, but I'm gonna try to keep that out of my head and make this as fair as possible to judge. So without further ado, let's get into this. Man, it's so hard to choose because I'm so picky with my music. Although I am very broad, I'm also picky when it comes to the selections that I like. So let's start with number 5 and then we'll work our way up to number 1. So number 5, Oblivion by T-Pain. That album is so good, and I'll tell you why. There is so much on this album that has just vocally pleasing sounds to my ears. T-Pain T-Pain is so good. Like, he could do it, like his fake like auto-tune stuff. I love it. Like, I absolutely love it. But have you heard the man sing naturally? He is gifted. He is talented. He is so good. That's why T-Pain is always one of my top favorite artists, because he's always and all of his songs are bangers. They are such bangers, man. Like, I will find myself moving to stuff like this or head bopping and stuff like that. Like, his stuff is so good. But yeah, Oblivion. It's an hour and 2 minutes long of an album, 16 songs. It gets right into just vocally just killing it. Like, he's like, someone who died, like stuff like that. Like, he just like, he hits it, and of course I can't do that, but he can do it, and he just leads right into it and starts killing it in the album. And then there's like a few features in there, like Chris Brown, Wale, Ty Dolla $ign, like Neo. Like, Neo hardly makes any more new music, and have maybe some new singles, but Neo, he kills it too. But yeah, so he's in this, and I have to say my favorite song on that album is She Needed Me. That song, I can't stop listening to it. I find myself listening to it at least 3 times a day. I highly recommend that album, so go check that out. So the next album, number 4, Without Warning by 21 Savage. Now, before you guys get on to me about this, honestly, for the people out there that hate 21 Savage, I was with you. I tell you what, I didn't think he was that good. The song that really got me going for 21 Savage was Rockstar, and that was Post Malone's song with the feature of 21 Savage, and I really liked it. And I'd have to say I honestly didn't give 21 Savage enough of a chance to actually start listening and liking him, but then that song came out and I was like, oh, okay, so I really like the flow of it. So then he dropped Without Warning, I think just earlier this last month. He dropped it last month, and I was like, okay, this song, these songs are good. It's 33 minutes long. It's 10 songs. Very short album, but a very good one to say the least, because I'll tell you what, man, this man goes hard. Every one of his songs are explicit, so you know the man's not joking. He ain't messing around. But I think my favorite one from that is probably Rap Save Me. I'm just like this. It takes a lot for me to start dancing like this. I don't care what this. Okay, that's a lie. I'll start dancing to some crap that someone throws out there, and I'll be like, but really, I absolutely love it. I'd have to say that is number 4. That is definitely number 4. So number 3. I think this is where I want to start getting biased, because I want Drake up there. He's got to be in my top 3, but I don't know where to put him without it sounding like I have a reserved spot for him, but I kind of do. But Future, and it's going to be his Future album. Yes, it's named after him, but that album, dude, when I heard it, I fell in love with Future. Like, I liked Future before. I didn't like him earlier. Like, when I started listening to rap, I was like, okay, I can't understand a word this dude is saying. It's not rap, it's just like, that's all I could understand. But the more you listen to it, the more you can decode his rap language, and the more you can translate it to actually their bars. Like, he actually spits good music, and I absolutely love Future, and he's my second favorite rapper. He's up there now with, of course, Drake being number one. But Future, that album is so good. And I think what really sells it for me for all these albums is the first song in the album goes hard. If it starts slow, it's kind of like, it kind of turns me off. I'm not a fan of it because it's just, I'm wanting something right away. Unless it's Drake, then he's got slow in his blood. Like, he likes to take things slow sometimes, and that's okay. That's why. And see, listen to me, I'm so biased, but I'm gonna leave that alone for another time. Future's album goes hard with Rent Money. So Future's got an hour and 2 minutes worth of music on that, 17 songs. Rent Money goes hard right away. I don't even know what my favorite song is on this album. If I had to pick one, it'd probably be... See, I think Mask Off. That song was good until the radio killed it, and until social media made it too much of a trend. And then after that, like the Mask Off challenge, after that I was like, alright, I'm done listening to this song. Probably POA. POA is a really good song, and I don't know, I'm always like this. So now we're getting to the top two, and this is where it gets interesting. So I'd easily have to say number 2 is Beach House 3, and that's Ty Dolla $ign. And I can tell you exactly why without hesitation. Ty Dolla $ign is so freaking good. This man, oh my goodness. So he does not drop that much music, and when he does drop it, my ears are on fire, man. Like, my brain it can't handle the fire. He spits truth, he spits bars, he spits vocals, he spits it all, man, into one album. And Beach House 3 is the album if you're looking to either chill, if you're looking to work out, if you're looking to take a girl on a date. Like, all of these songs are in one. It's like a great playlist is what it is. It starts off with Famous. Like I said, I like albums that start with songs that get right into it, but Famous is slow. I love that song. It's like, yeah, just wanna be famous. Like, it's so good. Like, hearing him vocalize that, and it's like 3.5 minutes of just awesomeness. Like, I don't know how to explain it besides his vocals are so good. The man is so talented. And there's some bangers on there too, like Dawson's Break. That is good. It's got my shoulders popping. Like, I'm like this every now and then. But my favorite song on that album is All the Time. And I wish I could hit the vocals on that song, but I really can't because I need more practice, and it's going to take years for me to be able to hit what he hits, if I ever can. But I absolutely love that album. Beach House 3, highly, highly recommend it. So now it's time for number 1. As you guys probably can guess, it started off this year. It came out in March, and right when it dropped, I was geeking. I waited all night for it. I remember I was in the car with my friend Arnold, and I was waiting for this thing to drop all day, and it didn't drop until the evening. I was like, come on, come on. Finally dropped. We were in the car, and I said, turn off your music. I gotta hear this album all the way through. We were on our way to, I think, dinner or something, and I just pulled up my phone, put it up to my ear, and I just jammed out. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is More Life by Drake. I tried to put that to maybe number 2 or number 3 spot, but this album is so freaking good. I can easily say it was the first album I've ever listened to as it just came out. And I listened to it 13 times in a row without listening to any other music throughout the entire week. I listened to it 13 times in a row. 6 times the first day it dropped. So like in class, at work, at home, before I went to bed, all of that. And I learned almost every song within a week. That's how much I listened to this album. That's how much I love this album. And you all can hate me for being a fanboy, but I'll tell you what, I will be one of his biggest supporters that you'll ever meet. I started off with Thank Me Later. That was the first album I ever listened to. That album got me into rap. I never listened to rap before, but that album back in 2011, I think it was, that album was so good. And ever since then, I was like, okay, this Drake dude is sweet. Who is he? I keep listening to it. He dropped more music. He dropped Take Care, and then, you know, Nothing Was the Same, and all of that. Like, I was geeking, man. And More Life came out. I was so hyped because, you know, I'm old now, or older, I should say, older to understand like what he's talking about, and just, it's a mixture, man. Like, if you listen to Take Care, that album's got a lot of slow songs. Like, that's the album that you want to listen to, and you're like, wow, no one loves me, or maybe she'll choose me, or you know what, I'm just in a really depressed mood. That is that album. More Life, it's got a mixture of kind of that and also the kind of like this kind of music, like straight bumps, man. I absolutely love it. So I love Passion Fruit, man. That song is slow and it hits me in my feels, and I'm an emotional guy, all right? I love my emotional music. I love my Drake, but I'd have to say Do Not Disturb, and that is the last song on the album. The way he ends the song is what gets me every time. The way he leaves off the album, he's like, maybe getting back to my regular life will humble me. I'll be back in 2018 to give you the summary, More Life. So you already know he's gonna drop another album in 2018, and it just hearing that like hype me up for the next album. But not just that, like that song is good. The beat of that song, the beat is one of my favorite beats of Drake ever. It's got flow and it's like slow, but it's kind of like upbeat. I don't know how to explain it, but that's just how I feel about it. I absolutely love it. So yeah, those are my top 5, Drake being number 1, of course. Like I had to do it, guys. I had to do it. Don't hate me, don't hate me, don't hate me. That is gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. This is our Trendy Thursday. We're gonna keep doing these. We're gonna keep pushing them out. Guys, we're at 107 subscribers, and I couldn't be more happier. More happy. It doesn't matter. Either way, I'm happy, guys, and none of this would be possible without you. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys check me out on Twitter, link down there. Stay up to date. And oh, by the way, if you guys want to be a part of the notification squad on when these videos are uploaded, there is, if you're subscribed already, there is a bell down there in the bottom right, I believe, next to the subscribe button. You click that and you'll be notified every time I upload. So you'll never miss an upload. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.
Had a girl look at me before like she innocent. Then she went grim on me and reaped the benefits. Then I started thinking love don't make no kind of sense. So I had to reinvent just to even make a dent. And all these emotions I'm comatose and internal exposing. I hope you catch the notion.